Okay, lovers, listen. I know y'all want me in front of the camera, but I am traveling. I am currently in Maryland. Just left my dentist's office, child. Oh, God, I think I might have to put them damn braces back on my teeth. Oh, shit, God, no. But anyway, guys, I got to give you this speaker today because I won't have time to do it any other way. And I'm trying to close up this Moore's Day situation, right? So, before we get started, hey guys, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon at NayRobonYouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Now, let's talk about Moore's Day. On Time, A Princely Life in Funk. Okay, this is going to be part, I think it's 13. Again, guys, forgive me for not being in front of the camera, but I want to wrap this up and just move forward. So anyway, child, we're going to call this, matter of fact, he called it this, but gigolos need love too. Ooh, You know what I be thinking? I be thinking sometimes, like, when men be short, like Moore's Day is short. He's like 5'6", you know. And Princess, I think they said 5'2", okay? But I be thinking, like, is it just when they find a woman that's shorter than them, then they be like, you know what, I'm just going to make this work? Because literally, you know, I know this guy that was real short, and he was like, I was like, why did you get with her if you don't love her? He was like, I don't know, she was shorter than me. I said, shorter than you? That's no reason to marry somebody, fool. But anyway, okay. So anyway, in this chapter called Gigolos Need Love Too, he explains the Judy/Lorraine situation, right? Now, he is on his 50th birthday, and he's celebrating it alone on December 16th. This is right before the 777 tour that Prince pulled that whole stunt. You know, where, oh, Morris, we don't need you, you know, this week. We'll call you back next week. Okay, you hear? Thank you, man. You did a good job. Good job. But we don't need you next week. We'll call you next week. But you know how that went, right? So he's in Las Vegas in his condo alone. Okay? He is dealing with the mental hell. He calls it mental hell, child. I guess it. You know what? I am so happy that I'm not a ninja. I am so happy because he is struggling with his family with Judy versus his family with Lorena. Lorena is now pregnant, right? And he describes how he met his wife, Lorena. She was on a Southwest flight to Mexico with her mammy, okay? She was 21 years younger than him. Moore's Day, I hope your pickle broke. Because I'm telling you, old geezers always be trying to hunch on young vagina. You know what, you young girls, whatever young girls that listen to me, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. Y'all need to start making these old men feel like old men. That's why they think they can hunch on y'all. And for real, y'all not hunching the pickle because it's broken. That's so bad for me to say. But you know them dudes be on all that pressure pills and all that other stuff and the shit be broke, okay? But, anyway, I forgot where I was going with that. But the girl was 21 years younger. And child, Morris said that, oh, she was the best makeup artist I've ever met. It was her whole life. It was a life. I said, you mean to tell me you done fell in love with a makeup girl? Boy, nothing wrong with a makeup girl. Because, child, I be putting on makeup too. And shout to La Vista to all them bitches for knowing the whole highlights, lowlights, get my life, all that other stuff, right? But child, he was so enamored with her. And she made him feel good because she was attracted to him. She was with his mammy. He was probably the same age as her mammy. And the mother didn't say, excuse me, Morris, you don't want none of me? I mean, me and you about the same age, but I digress. But she was a makeup girl, right? He said initially they just had a friendship. A platonic friendship. Guess what, Ninja? If y'all two find each other attractive, there is no way it's going to be platonic. You can't be platonic? Like, they ask that question all the time. Let me know this. Can a male and female be platonic friends? If you meet them new, then no. But like, if you grew up with them, that's something else. But you just meet a guy, oh, you know what, I can have friends. You know how the dudes be like, you know, oh, you married, you got somebody, but you can have friends, right? I guess so. The next minute you know, you in, you know, the Super 8 with his ass, you know, hunching. And then he go back home to his wife, and there you stand with some old man juice all over you. But I digress, okay? So then, you know, the friendship eventually turned into romance, right? So he said that when it became physical, he was so satisfied because he was being, you know, let's say, intrigued and motivated mentally and physically by this person, right? And all it is because young girls be so dumb. He probably fascinated. I'm sorry, young girls. I'm sorry, but y'all be crazy. Well, that might be the fun part about them. Because when y'all be crazy, you ain't stressing about the real situations. Like bills. 21 years old, you probably still in college. Okay? My mammy still got you on her health insurance. Okay? So, you know, he said that once it turned physical, it, you know, took it to a different level, and he fell madly in love with her. Child. See, that's part of the reason. That's part of the thing. This is why I don't get friends, because I know me. I'm a Libra, y'all. I know me. So if somebody be like, you can't be friends, no, because I might fuck you later. I'm a Libra. I know me. So I don't have, unless they sandbox buddies, cut, right? So anyway, he compared it to his situation with Judy, right? And he said that Judy even knew about the situation. Judy wanted to continue on in the relationship. However, Judy wanted him to go to therapy, and he was reluctant to do it, because I told you, Morris Day was like, I don't like therapy, because every time I go through therapy, it's always something bad. They always tell me I'm a fucked up nigga. That's because you are a fucked up nigga, Morris Day. You are a fucked up nigga, okay? Men just do not know how to be satisfied. I don't know how you fix that. That's why I be telling y'all need to run up on y'all nigga and punch him in the mouth from time to time, or jump out at his ass, mace him once in a while. But then what he said was that when she met him, girl, taking it back to the airplane, right? She said when she met him, she said that she was 7 years old when she seen Purple Rain. And from that day on, she was Morris's girlfriend in her mind. Child. Well, I can believe it. Morris says that he believes in fidelity, but at the same time, he also feels he believes in love, and love can surprise you. I know it can, especially when it comes in the package of a makeup girl on the Southwest plane, sitting next to her mammy with no bills and no problems. I know it is. So anyway, he eventually confessed to Judy, although Judy knew. Judy said, you trying to leave me? He said, I'm trying to make the best decision. Morris, you made the selfish decision. But let me say this again, y'all. If I was Judy, I would just let him leave. Because if you don't want to be with me, nigga, go on about your business. Okay? Regardless whether he got 3 kids with her and Judy got 1 baby, I'd just be like, you don't want to be with me, go on about your business. Go ahead. I'd be heartbroken, but goddamn it, I would take all his money and get 130% work done on my body, child. I'd be around this blicker looking like, what's her name, Nicole Murphy around this bitch. I'd be like, show, nigga, show, but I'm going to need me old settlement, a good plastic surgery settlement. You're not going to take the best years of my life and turn around and prance around with this trollop. So then he goes on to talk about how he was feeling the old MD. Because remember, he got Morris and he got MD. And he was feeling himself being the old, full of shit guy. Now he wasn't back on booger sugar, but he was on liquor. And this is what he said. Child, whenever I hear somebody say this, I be like, oh, bitch, that's you. But he said, I wasn't a fall down, knock 'em out drunk. That wasn't me. Whenever people be like, no, I don't be around here, drunk and sloppy. And whenever people say things like that, I be like, oh yeah, that's you. That's you. That's you. If you got to, because you're making, that's like to me when you talk to a crack addict. Do people still smoke crack? I think everybody that graduated at PCP. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I'm waiting on my pizza from Lido's because I got to take it back home to Atlanta. So, he said that, like, okay, let me do the simile. Let me do the similarity, right? That's like somebody smoking crack going, well, I don't shoot heroin. Shit. But you do crack, nigga. You do crack. No, you may not shoot heroin, but you do crack. Okay? But let's move on. So, Prince intervenes. You know, his spirit. It's not actually Prince. It's actually like his spirit talking to Morris Day in this book, right? Prince intervenes and said, Negro, your ego was your vice. Judy, hold on, guys. Now, he talks about, in a relationship with Judy, the sexual sizzle had left the relationship. It left. That's why I tell you, ladies, you must punch your man in the face. These are just jokes, y'all. These are just jokes. You must punch your man in the face randomly. You must do crazy shit to them, or they'll get bored. Okay? Disappear here and there. Disappear. Okay? Then he talks about the situation, and I forgot completely about this, guys, but he said that Lorena had moved to L.A. Now, Morris Day was working in L.A. on the Michael Baisden show, right? Morris Day said in the beginning that him and Michael Baisden worked. They was just fine. But then Morris Day got demoted down to the musical director. Ooh, I remember that now, but I forgot. I remember that, but then I forgot. He said the show did not do well, so eventually, you know, it went on. So now that he in L.A., he right there with Lorena. He got more time to spend with her. He said that he was traveling back and forth between Los Angeles and Atlanta and was taking care of both his families, moving back and forth. So he said on his 50th birthday, he decided to be alone. I bet you did, nigga. I bet you did. I know that little girl is hunching all the juice out of you, sir. Shoot. Look, wait till she get old. She ain't gonna want to fuck you neither, Morris. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, he's sitting in his Vegas condo, okay? He's sitting there singing Gigolos. Need love too. Oh no, get lonely too. So he trying to push all of the emotions that he's dealing with out his head, thinking that the music would give him the answer to what he's searching for. Nigga, you don't need no answer. You don't need no answer. You already know what you're going to... Oh my God, somebody just hit my car. Y'all, look. I just got hit by a white boy. Jackpot! Jackpot! Oh, a green one, girl. A green one. But anyway, okay, so he's listening to the song, and the manager of the hotel went upstairs and said, he wanted to, hold on, guys, I'm trying to get myself together. He wanted to, tell him what to do. Okay, wait. All right, so the manager called upstairs to in the hotel room in Vegas and was like, Morris, can you turn that shit off? That nigga say he turned it up. Ooh, he's still spiraling out of control, thinking he gonna find the answers in the music. Nope. He's like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna go to Judy, to my wife, where I don't get no pussy? She's now my sister. I'm not paying no attention to this girl. Oh, but then I got this young hot thing. Yes, I'm on them blue pills. Yes, I am. But still, it's just the fact that this young hot thing want me, Morris. I don't know what to do. Child, guess what he did? Child, he moved in with the young girl and their baby Elijah. I know y'all knew. I know y'all knew that nigga was going to do that. So then here you goes on quoting Shakespeare. I love it when somebody loves Shakespeare, child, because you take brain work to know that Shakespeare shit, right? So he is dealing with the regrets of the past and referencing the tour, the 7-7 tour. I call that tour the Goop tour, because Prince gooped the cheering. So here we are in 2016, right? Morris Day is talking to Prince going, brother, you took me through a lot. Prince, the metaphorical Prince, said, ditto. Morris Day, but I love you though, brother. Hold on, y'all. So after the 777 tour, I was done with you, Prince. I was done with you. We shared music, sometimes women, and then just out of the blue, we didn't talk for years. Sometimes it was, let me say this. It's hard for some relationships, whether it be with friends or boyfriends, family. Sometimes it's just really hard to get past traumatic experiences, okay? Especially when pride is involved. And this is where he says that neither one of them reached out. Morris says to Prince, why didn't you tell me you was hurting, brother? Why didn't you tell me? Prince responded, I hide my pain. Summer 2008. We're going to take it back, right? Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis joined a residency in Vegas for the Time Reunion tour. Oh, here come Prince. Oh, he is another nigga in this one, y'all. Another nigga. So then he goes, they all were featured, meaning that each, when the Time reunited, whoever it was that had some type of solo, basically they New Editioned it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a New Edition, they done branched out and did all that shit. And then Johnny sing, then Ralph sing, Sensitivity, the stuff that he always sing. He don't sing nothing else. Okay, let me stop. I seen Ralph on the Instagram the other day. That motherfucker was fine. You heard me? I said, ooh, yeah. So then they was working on a new album. Now, they had not had a new album since Pandemonium for 16 years. But this new one was going to be with all the originals. Prince heard about it and had somebody to be like, yeah, okay, y'all motherfuckers can get together and sing. Yeah, sing la 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 la. Sing it, niggas, but you will not use the time. Now, Morris Day was perturbed because he was like, wait a minute, I've been traveling the world using Morris Day and the time the entire time. He said, I don't care, but you won't use the time. So here we go, 31 years later, Prince pops up and reminds them that I still owe you. You still own me, brother. You still own me. Or you still, not you still own me, brother, but you still, I still own you, child. So, at this point, everybody in the time is calling him like, Prince, what the hell is your problem? What the fuck is wrong with you? Nobody could get in contact with Prince to ask him what the fuck his problem was, child. Prince ain't got no phone. Don't y'all remember? He ain't got no phone. And I said, Prince, niggas in jail got phones. How the hell Prince don't got no daggone phone? But Prince wasn't, all he said was, listen, the time belongs to me and not you, motherfucker. So then he goes back to having this conversation with Prince, and he says to Prince, thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh, wait. Before that, I'm sorry. Now, the song that they did create, they created this song under the original 7. That's what they called themselves when they made the Time album or the new one, right? Was it the original 7? Yep, the original 7. And then they said that they called it condensation, meaning like when you in a car, it's cool on the inside, it's hot as a motherfucker outside. He referenced sweating, okay? That's what he did. He referenced sweating. But anyway, the work ethic that he had, or that he gained from Prince, we're going to end this part with, he definitely thanks Prince for everything that he has done for him in his life. But brother, why you didn't tell me that you were hurting? Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.